Welcome back to part 3 of the Herriot Way in the North Yorkshire Dales National Park with myself, Rambling Rachel, and my good friend Steph. We begin from Usha Gap campsite, making our way to Thwaite, onto Keld, and then up into the rocky, rugged moorland where we spend a night while camping in an old disused smelt mill. It was quite an experience. Right, let's go for it. Today we are going to head up to Keld, maybe have a cup of tea in the coffee shop there, and I think we are going to take the high route towards Reef. We're not going to get to Reef today. We've decided to do a much shorter day and look for somewhere to wild camp up on the high route, which also crosses over with the Coast to Coast National Trail. Yeah, so we're going to pay up very soon. This campsite is £10 a night. Really good facilities, showers, toilets, dry room, a place where you can charge your phone, washing machine, little cafe that opens at 8 o'clock in the morning, so if you want a fresh brew you can. Staff are very friendly. We didn't actually book, we just rocked up last night, which is not something I normally do. I like to be a bit more prepared than that, but hey, they were fine with it. I think they're used to it. So we're going to pay this morning and then make our way out onto the trail. Wait. Do it again. Do it again. Queen Victoria post box, country hotel, tea rooms, holiday cottages. I think our path takes us that way. We've now rejoined the Herriot Way at the village of Thwaite. So this is where we left off yesterday. The campsite's only about a 10-15 minute walk off the route. Not too bad at all. Now we've got quite a steep incline, haven't we? Got a bit of a hill to climb. So wish us luck. We have now reached Keld. Hooray! If you are following the 4-day itinerary as recommended in the guidebook, this is where you would finish on day 2, section 2. There's a campsite here and a cafe. There's a little tea shop attached to Ruskin's campsite, so we are going to have a cup of tea and a sausage roll. That'll be our lunch. It's an early lunch, it's only 11:45, but we're not going to see anywhere else for a little while yet, as we're going up to take the high route very soon. Crackpot Hall, only a ruin now. Got a resting sheep in there. After climbing up through the valley, we now join this rocky track through the moors. We haven't seen anybody in absolutely ages. Bearing in mind this is also a section of the Coast to Coast Trail, so I thought we might see a few more backpackers up here, but apparently not. So we're going going to start our descent now down into this valley, and there's some farm buildings just in the distance, and we're going to scope it out and see if it is an appropriate spot for a wild camp. We want to get pitched up because the clouds are turning a rather nasty colour of grey. Look at this little beauty. Old mining works. We're going to try and find a spot down there to camp in for tonight. Wonderful, breathtaking, love it. I can honestly say this is probably the most epic place to date that I've pitched up and done a wild camp. It is quite spectacular. Day 3, we are somewhere between Keld and Reeth. We decided to do a wild camp because, well, it's a cracking location. We did almost 20 miles yesterday, so there was a decision made to do less today and save our legs for the last couple of days. Also, rain is due to come in a few hours. It's going to rain all night, so we want to make sure we've got a good location and we're secure. And as we've dropped down into the valley, there should be a bit of protection from the wind. Also, we're right next to a water source. I've got my water purification tablets and also my water filter, so I'm taking extra precautions on that because I don't want a funny tummy. How you doing with your Langshan? You're my own. We're both hunkered down in our tents. It's been raining for about an hour now, and I don't think it's going to ease off this evening. It's actually quite relaxing lying here, listening to the rain and reading through the guidebook and looking over the map and photos that I've taken already from the trail. So yeah, it's not too bad. This is the first time I've used this particular tent in persistent rain, so we'll see how it holds up. We've got a good pitch on flat ground, and I did tension all the various different points before crawling into it earlier, so hopefully it should be okay. I don't think I've got much more to say other than that this day has been tough at times, especially with the amount of elevation and up and down, but the views have been spectacular, and also where we've pitched up is such a beautiful spot. It's really worth the effort and all the leg work going up and down those rocky paths. So if I don't see you again this evening, I'll see you tomorrow on day 4 of the Herriot Way. And tomorrow we plan to walk towards Reeth onto Grinton. We might stop there for our last night, or we might carry on. Who knows, we'll see how it goes. And tomorrow it's not due to forecast to rain, so we might be on to a winner. See you later, folks. Bye.